Fighter and like the current state of fighting games and everything?
You can do whatever you like. Because this
well,
is
you
the
let me know.
TSB podcast.
Wait, we're already doing it? We're filming?
Sure, why not?
Jesus. All right, cool. I
45.
guess.
You were just telling me
How's
about Virtua Fighter, and then I wasn't sure if you were going to drop some N-bombs or what, so I wasn't recording it.
Oh. But you decided to record it now.
But now we're recording, so I assume now you're going to do all that.
So should I take a step back and start from the very beginning?
Yeah, sure.
Right,
Take
that's
us on
fine,
a
that's cool.
journey.
Take you on a journey?
Yeah.
Well, Sega's been taking us on a journey for a very long time because, I mean, how long has it been since they released a new Virtua Fighter? Oof. You know, Virtua Fighter 5 was originally released in 2006. Okay? It's been how many years? Jesus fucking Christ, man. They must hate us or something.
They're busy making Sonic movies.
Well, they made a lot of money with the Sonic movies. It's not a problem. You know, I think
How many more are they going to make?
how many more? Oh, they're gonna do the whole they're gonna do the whole storyline.
They're going to have Jim Carrey at 90 years old.
They're gonna have the whole storyline of Sonic, man. It's godlike what they're doing right now. I ain't mad at it. Let them make their money.
Jack Black is going to play Kate Sith.
Yeah, he'll find his way in that movie.
Fuck.
That motherfucker. But yeah, right now Sega is preparing everyone for the new Virtua Fighter. Unfortunately, I don't have the article in front of me at the moment. I would have to link it very quick. It is a picture.
Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't Tekken right now.
No, this is not Tekken. This is way better. This is way better than
confused by the
Tekken.
characters.
Oh snap! That's hilarious. It is way better than Tekken. Here, I posted it all.
Knockout! Oh my god, what is this schizo rant you're sending me?
No. This is the whole interview. We can go over it.
Alright, wait, how do I... I'm gonna open this.
You're just gonna have to probably
Alright,
zoom in for the people.
No, I'm not even gonna put that on screen.
You're not even gonna put it on the screen. So
That
you
is just a wall of text. I'm not putting that on screen.
So it's just a new Famitsu interview that just dropped, and somebody has been updating it. You know, so they went through all the important points of the entire interview.
Mm-hmm.
And the main gist is, well, I'm just going to go through it later. The big gap in releases after Virtua Fighter 5 were due to various circumstances, one of which being where they could take the series and its place in the market. And that's a very interesting take in itself because when Virtua Fighter 5 was already released, Street Fighter 4 was looming in the market. I believe it was already being developed between 2006 and 2008. So it was a 2-year period. Yoshinaro Ono led the project. And around that time period, another Street Fighter project was already being worked on, and it got canceled. I won't talk about it as much. You can look up on it. I believe in Hidden Palace, or on one of those beta websites that talks about a lot of canceled games. You'll definitely find it. Just type in Street Fighter canceled game, and you guys will find it. So around that time period, Street Fighter 4 got released. I think Virtua Fighter 5 was already out on the Xbox 360. It was booming good into Japan. It finally came out to the stateside, I want to say in 2009. And Street Fighter 4 started the fighting revolution again. And around that time period, Virtua Fighter just stood in the background. Everybody just kept expecting a new update. Everybody expected Virtua Fighter 6 to come out, you know, that entire time. And it never got announced. You know, so people thought, you know, oh, is this game dead? You know, Tekken ended up becoming the premier 3D fighting product, you know, as a result of that. You know, you had Tekken fighting for that reign. You had Dead or Alive fighting for that reign. What else? What was another one of those 3D sidestepping games? I'm trying to think. I can't even think right now.
Dead or Alive
But yeah,
fell off so hard, man. Sad.
I mean, it's because the game... I mean, look at the game and environment it was in. That game was notorious for having... boob physics, you know.
That's why they should have been on top, dude. What do you mean?
Yeah, like Oatmeal Face. Like I know his name, and it's fucked up, but I'll forever call him Oatmeal Face. The guy from Tecmo, like he was known for that, working with those Japanese porn stars and using the 3D military technology to get the juggle physics correctly. Like he
Insanely
literally,
paced.
yeah, yeah, the guy was insane. He just had the camera set up and he had all these different Japanese porn stars and they were just jumping around, and he was just trying to perfect the
He's got
physics,
7 programmers behind him. They're like just staring at the tits, and he's like, "Do a jab, do a jab."
Dude,
Yeah,
no, seriously, yeah, that's what they were all doing. Yeah, like they had all these porn star girls doing all this stuff. And the funny part is, some of the girls did do, like, they were also like in the professional fighters, but they were obviously like jab shit. The industry's wild, But that's besides the point. Like, yeah, like some of them they were able to motion capture the stuff,
yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy that Dead or Alive fell off. I mean, it's a PC world now. That game
Can
just
you
can't
imagine?
exist.
This might be like a nerd animator thing, but Dead or Alive doesn't actually have jiggle physics. It's all hand animated.
Ah man, come on. That's a cheap one. Come on. That's a cheap one. Come on.
Sorry, go on.
yeah, so yeah, Dead or Alive fell off. Tekken became the premier product, and now people are very fucking angry at Tekken. So it's funny that now Sega is
Why are they
choosing to.
angry?
I mean, Tekken is not what they want it to be. I think it's. I don't know.
You
I
got
don't know how
Clive
to.
Rossfield in there.
Yeah, but that whole heat gauge thing, and I'm not too knowledgeable in that game, so I can't speak on it that much. Let's move along now. I apologize, guys. It also says here that lots of higher ups at Sega are genuine fans of Virtua Fighter because they were always having employee tournaments within Sega. That's what I'm saying. Like
Hmm.
there's a lot of film of that stuff too. Like they had like special VHS releases. I'm sure like if you go to like a Yahoo Japan auction, you'll find that stuff. Just type in Sega Virtua Fighter VHS. You'll definitely find it. The producers of the game, Yamada, was hand selected by RGG Studios head of Yokoyama for his ideas of making BF innovative rather than strictly following current fighting game trends. They're gonna lean into realism aspect of Virtua Fighter with the story. They specifically noted how Virtua Fighter is a game about normal, albeit with superhuman strength, people fighting. If Kazuma Kiryu fires a Hadouken, it's no longer realistic but fantasy. But Tetsuzanku can portray a realistic drama. RGG will bring these things that make them unique that other fighting games don't have.
What is RGG? Oh, that's the studio. Okay.
Yeah, it's a studio, yeah. Yeah, that other fighting games don't have. It could be drama, direction, or the ability to create a whole town. That's funny. Yamada personally researched old interviews with Yu Suzuki to understand the essence of Virtua Fighter. They note the heavy kung fu film influence on Virtua Fighter and how they want to preserve that for the new game. Yokoyama notes that a lot of Sega protagonists have their bangs up. Akira, Kiryu, Ryu, Hazuki. They believe Virtua Fighter at its core is a simple game, but understand that reputation is received for being difficult. One example being that because there's no special move, it's difficult for new players to understand what to do first. The dev team wants to do more to ease the player in and address the hurdles. And it's funny because it's nothing more than a three-button fighting game, but it's so complex in itself. When you add that layer of depth, when you have to press a button to block, you know, you can't just press buttons all day because then at that point you'll get parried.
I can't imagine anyone saying it's if they don't understand the breadth of how complicated the game is, how they could say it's complicated unless they knew that beforehand. Like if you just pick up the game, you're like, oh, this is cool, this is easy. Punch, kick, guard, makes sense. Like when you start to
Well,
dive into it, then it's like, oh, this game is actually complicated. I had no idea, you know.
yeah, very technical. The sidestepping, the wall combos, the grabs. It's yeah, like even like the stagger combos. Like oh man, it's oof. Like you talk about technical fighting games, like this is it right here. Mm. But let's continue along here. Yeah, Yamada directly admits that the lack of character motivations been explained in the games were a huge problem, and they are going to
Mm.
address that, heavily implying a story mode being present. Yokoyama compares other fighting games with flashy special moves to professional wrestling and described Virtua Fighter being more like K1. Yeah, he's kind of right. I kind of like that. You know, it's not about changing the rules or making the screen more flashy. It's more about amplifying the appeal of the matches while keeping them plain and serious. That's what I think we need to do from my perspective. Yokoyama. The new Virtua Fighter is being developed as a home release first and foremost. There are no discussions of bringing the game to arcades at this time. So this is the first
Ah, Bliat.
because because usually they'll do the arcade release and then do the console release. But this time they're a little bit more focused on the console. They really want to get the sales for this game. Like this is why I'm saying it. They really want this to be the premier product, at least maybe in Japan. Eventually they'll get the Americans to jump along. Because
Mm.
look what's happening with all the fighting games currently. Like right now, Street Fighter isn't as good graces as people think. The same can be said for Tekken and some of these other games. The scene can be considered a little stale. Yes, we do have these updates, but they aren't really adding much to the game itself. The games are still the same, unless they apply a new patch. We have a new patch now. Some people are angry, some people aren't.
I
You know,
hear nobody ever talking about Street Fighter ever. It was
there
big.
are.
It was big when Street Fighter 4 was out, and then like when Street Fighter 5 came out, it kind of carried over in like normal conversation. You'd hear people bring it up or reference it, the Hadouken, or it just in like normal
Yeah.
conversation you'd have with people.
Hmm.
There has since Street Fighter 6 came out, like 3 months later, I don't hear anybody say anything about that game. Nobody.
Well, I,
Admit that's just an
I think
anecdote
it's
of my life.
no, no, no. That's fine. I agree. I think it deals more with the fact that Street Fighter 4 was more new at the time period, and it gave a lot of people their fighting game careers, their gaming journalism careers. It gave a lot of developers their start, because a lot of those indie fighting games that are coming out now, those people all started with Street Fighter 4. We can't
Yeah,
kid ourselves now.
yeah.
So like the Street Fighter 4 did a lot for the scene. It rejuvenated it. I won't lie. And we already spoke about it before. The arcade scene was already dead, by 98, 99. At least on the East Coast, well, at least maybe in New York, it was already dead by 98, 99. In the other states, the arcades were slowly dying, but most of them were connected to like what bowling alleys, and some of them were like with what was it, the movie theaters, or they were connected to maybe like a train station. I know that was a big thing over here in New York. That everybody would go to Penn Station to play at the arcade over there. They had like a little amusement section.
Mm. It'd be funny to see like maybe one day Virtua Fighter has that kind of cultural impact. You know?
You'd be surprised, especially now that there are certain companies working with Dave and Buster. Like I know there are, like Dave and Buster has this thing where you could host fighting game tournaments over there.
Mm.
But yeah, like there are certain people peeping what's going on. They're getting on with the stuff. There will be eventually more venues that have tournaments. But the point I'm trying to get at right now is that this new game is on the horizon. What is Sega actually trying to establish? I truly believe that it's possible to say that Sega has a richer fighting history in Japan than Capcom. Capcom is for the hardcore, but the history of Virtua Fighter, it was very significant. That's just my humble opinion. That's all.
I
But
mean,
yeah, that's
I don't
just
really I don't really know much about it, but from like an outsider perspective, it just seems like they're much more devoted to the game itself rather than the accolades that come with like a Street Fighter title, being like the best Street Fighter player in the world or the best Tekken player in the world. Like, it just seems like they're in it for the game for the most part. There's not really that, as far as I can see, there's not really that big public public like eye on them, you know.
I mean, there is that one shiny moment for Virtua Fighter where Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution. When did that game release? I have to look at that really quick. But when that game came out, it was arguably considered like the best fighting game at that time period.
Mm.
Like there was nothing better than it. Like that. It was just a better game. What was it? Yeah, August 7th, 2002 was Virtua Fighter, and then 2003 was Evolution. Yeah, I remember when this shit came out. This was a big fucking deal for everybody. Because remember, the fighting game market was already stale. Capcom stopped releasing as much fighting games for the arcades. They were moving on to the PlayStation division. PS2 was already out. They were already working on, I believe, Devil May Cry, Onimusha, and all these other projects. So when Virtua Fighter 4 came out, this was a big fucking deal for everybody. Like a lot of people lost their minds with this game. Like I know certain hardcores don't give it that much credit. But when this game came out, like, no, a lot of people in the industry recognized it and they gave it their accolades. So that's why I'm really looking at Virtua Fighter 6 under a different magnifying glass. But yeah, I'll continue here. The new Virtua Fighter is being developed. I said, oh yeah, I said Yokohama acknowledges how Virtua Fighter is known but not played by the younger generation. Yeah, and that's the main thing. Virtua Fighter is an old man's game. That's what I keep pointing out. Their
Mm.
goal is to make Virtua Fighter appeal to those people, but also satisfy the returning players. Specifically, notes that if they wanted to forego appealing to older players, they would just drop the name Virtua Fighter. Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
The Yamada says the teaser trailer was made quickly and efficiently. Efficiently, keyword.
Maybe they have other words to call it than V. It's still VF, but they call it like something else.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that direction. But go on.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, they say Virtua Fighter and Project Century are using two different game engines. The Madmen, they are insane for that. You know what type of resources you fucking need? Of course, Sega's gonna be
So
doing
what?
it. You
So
know.
what is Project Century though?
Oh, we're gonna talk about that later. So, Project
Oh, okay.
Century
Okay.
is
Okay.
the new Yakuza game that's gonna come out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Uh, it's part of the PlayStation games that got announced. I think I posted some of them up in the chat. We can review it later on. But yeah, two different engines. This is a big fucking deal right now. They announced their two new projects before the release of Pirates in Hawaii to impress the industry with how many projects they're working on. And Sega is working on a lot of projects. Keep in mind that new Jet Set Radio still hasn't come out yet, and that new what was it, Crazy Taxi still hasn't come out
Crazy
yet. So they're doing
Taxi,
a lot.
Golden Axe.
Yeah, Golden Axe, yes, the new Streets of Rage. What was it?
Mm-hmm.
The new Shinobi project. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Sega's really they putting a lot of bullets in that gun right now.
That's what these
They
companies
ready
should
to
be doing. To be
they
honest,
ready to
they
take
kind
aim.
of do, but not really.
Like this is a big deal. This is the Japanese company saying, you know what, we're kind of pissed with the Americans. It's time for us to take over, and especially with a powerhouse name
Wake
like Sega.
Picky, go home.
No, no, I wouldn't say. But not yeah, like right
Those
now with
yellow
Sega, yeah.
devils and their
Oh, oh,
shenanigans.
oh, Jesus Christ! Don't get us canceled now. Don't get us fucking canceled now.
I I heard that when I was at work. And I was like, "What? You
Oh,
can't say that."
that's a new one. That's a new one.
Sorry,
Yellow
go
Devil. Isn't that the name of the Mega Man boss? Yellow Devil?
on. I have no idea. Oh
Yeah, it's in Mega Man 1. Holy shit.
man.
Yeah, Yellow Devil, Mega Man 1. That guy's autistic. Whoever told you that, he's autistic, right? I'm gonna tell you that right now.
It was on another pod. I was listening to podcasts, and then I'm here doing a podcast.
Oh god.
I'm
Terrible.
a fan of podcasts.
Yeah.
I just love
Uh,
podcasts.
controllers are being developed with console controllers in mind. States that they want a control scheme that is simple and that veteran players can be familiar with, but say that Virtua Fighter doesn't have to be only three buttons. That's where I'm a little concerned. It's a three button. Like, come on, what you gonna add? Two more buttons? You gonna make it a 5 button fighting game? You're gonna make it look like fucking, what was it, Mortal Kombat? Where you had to do the X hand
Well,
motion to play
maybe
the
they do
game.
like the throw button or something.
Oh, that's cute. I could see that.
Just like the binding or whatever.
So that's their answer to binding. You guys don't even gotta bind it. We're just gonna give you the throw button.
I don't know. Maybe it might just simulate the throw input, like, and I'm speaking from like a weird technical perspective, because don't mind me, ignore me.
No, 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 no. I thought you were going somewhere with it. I gave you a
I
check.
don't. It's a technical. I don't want to get into it because it's pointless. It's like a
All right.
programming thing.
All right, fuck. The location of the trailer is not Japan. Won't comment on the potential of there being more than one battles. So are they talking about 2v2,
Are they
3v3?
gonna do fun clown modes?
Are they gonna do tag mode?
Can we have fun clown modes for the audience, for the fine people, the players?
No, no, no. But you gotta understand that's a bigger hint in itself because the last time, I think The only time I really think there was a tag battle mode, I believe was I'm pretty sure there are in the newer ones, but I think in 4 and 5 maybe. But I remember that was a bigger deal in 3, and then that what was it? That Fighters Mega Mix where it's Virtual Fighter characters and Fighting Viper characters in it. That had like a team battle mode
Mm,
in it.
nice.
So is that like a did they drop something there that nobody noticed? You know, because why would they say that? We're trying to work on more than one-on-one battles. You know, and everybody's just like, oh, okay, whatever. You know, it's not to see things,
Oh boy,
it's
here
to
you go.
see into things.
Here you go.
Just trying to see into this. That's all. That's all.
I
The
mean,
time setting, they're
this is what
keeping
a
a
lot of
secret for now.
these fighting games are lacking for like regular normie players. Like they'll buy the game, they'll be like, "Where's story mode? Refund it." You know, like that's the unfortunate truth. Like they want a little bit more to the fighting game than just the fighting itself. They want that story mode. They want that like adventure mode, quote unquote. They want that
Yeah.
like other mode, survival mode, and like some clowny modes. That's why it's kind of like a disheartening to see that Street Fighter 6 managed to put some of those modes in and then did nothing for like the casuals to go ham on the clown modes, like to do like
But they
a
didn't even
tournament,
emphasize
like
on
a
it.
clown mode tournament, like a clown mode rank, like that kind of shit. Because if you play Dota 2, there's a lot of fucking clown modes and you could play them
Yeah.
seriously.
No, I
And a
get
lot of
that.
people do that,
The
It's a
same with
missed
Team Fortress 2.
opportunity.
Yeah, it was big. They left it in a little corner in Battle Hub. Nobody's there. Nobody goes there to play the games. And even if you were to play it locally with somebody, nobody really, I don't think anyone has actually experienced those modes. I played some of them with the computer.
Like when the
Some of them
game
are
first came
interesting.
out, and that's it.
Yeah, that was it. I think they maybe experienced it. That was it. And like, no. Yeah, it was a drop ball. They should have made a rank mode for it,
Like this
especially
should be a
now with all
balance
these.
patch for the fucking like the infinite combos they found in there, like that kind of stuff. Just make it so that like normies or like just people who aren't invested in the real competitive side of it to go in and
Mhm.
have fun. But no, fucking Capcom's retarded.
No, but what's that card game that came out that everybody's going crazy for? What is it called?
Blatro.
Yeah, Balatro. Like you see how it has all those rogue like all those different randomness, those random elements.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's a big deal. Like I
It's
truly
appealing.
believe that Capcom, yeah, it's appealing. Capcom should have leaned on that side. Like look, we have a mode, it has all these random elements in it. You guys get to have fun. There's even a
This
leaderboard for it.
this is the
It's a
new Street Fighter, and they show the custom character stuff, and like
yeah,
they don't
yeah. You
they
could
don't
have you
even
cut.
show the
They
new
fucked up.
characters.
Yeah,
All they do is show the clown
exactly. Yeah,
modes, like, and
exactly. Yeah.
you probably get more free bang for your marketing bucks than fucking anything else. To be honest, like,
Yeah,
does
that would have
anyone
been
give
way
a
more
fuck
intelligent
about
doing that.
Guile and Ryu anymore? Like, you kind of fucked that up. You might as well try a new direction and still maintain the esports side of it tucked away in the background in like an options menu. Like, I want to play the real game over here. I want to play Ryu versus Ken down here in the options, hidden away.
Oh God.
Tournament sweat mode.
Yeah, and that's another thing. The fact that
Final destination.
the people there are certain people that do utilize like the tournament mode and the battle hub. And again, if you were like an early adopter, when you had to sign the contract, with Capcom, you can have your tournament hosted on the battle hub. But like it was weird what they did with Street Fighter 6. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm saying I'm really looking at Virtua Fighter 6 differently. They're really, and the
Mm-hmm.
fact that they're releasing it now when it's 6, it's even more funny. They're trying to say that they're the more premier product. We're the better 6 game.
I mean,
I don't know. Confirms Stella is not Sarah Bryant, and it will be easily understood when the time comes. Says veteran players will. Yeah, this is more like lore stuff that they talk at the end.
right, the
It
female
looks like,
character there.
yeah, the female character. That yeah. It looks like there will be a mix of new and old characters. What will happen to Law and Shun? I hope you'll look forward to that too. Is what he says. Won't comment on post launch support. They say it's not being considered. LOL.
But do they have the monkey
Yokozama.
girl? I want to jump around and do the monkey stuff.
Yeah, that's what they're so people are under the impression that this is just gonna be a reboot of the franchise, like basically similar to what Capcom tried to do with New Generation.
Yeah.
and they fucking failed because everybody was just like, "There's no Ryu and Ken." But instead, they're gonna redo every character, but instead, there's somebody else taking their place. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, as long as like players can get like the put the skin on them and be like, hey, look, it's this
Yeah,
guy.
that's who. Yeah.
They change the clothes or whatever. If they even have that kind of stuff, I don't know.
Yeah. What else does he say here? He said that if they were due to do season support, it would be unique compared to how other fighting games are doing it. Yamada says he had meetings with Yu Suzuki and they shared a lot of ideas and where they want to take the series next and where they want to take the series next. Keyword. Reiterate that the new Virtua Fighter will be a new direction for the series. You know, so this is a big fucking deal right now. Like I know a lot of people say, "Oh, whatever, fuck them. Who cares?" But me, no, I think Sega's coming for blood. They want to come back on top. All right, they're kind of pissed. And for all we know,
No
Sega
longer a
has
bottom; they're a top now.
they're a top now. Sega, for all we know, has a very strong relationship with Nintendo, and they're gonna figure out, how to take over the gaming division on the Western side all over again. Because this is all bullshit.
Yeah,
They're fucking pissed off.
Sega should team up with Nintendo and sue every other fighting game in existence.
No.
We're coming for your ass.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
what's
man.
going on with Nintendo? They're suing everybody. Fuck.
I don't know, man.
So yeah, I'm a
I,
little concerned.
I was optimistic about the future of Nintendo, and then they just keep suing everybody. I'm like, well, I don't know. I guess I'll stop talking about them. I don't
No,
know.
I think
I don't know
Nintendo's
what they're
doing
doing.
fine.
I'm like, that Zelda game looks cute, and then fucking
They're
suing Power World and everything. Fuck, goddamn.
suing, canceling fan projects and everything. They don't give a shit. They don't give a flying shit.
What's the biggest game development division in Nintendo? Do you think? I think it's the legal department. To be honest.
The legal department. That's the biggest gaming division, the legal department. It's like
Take a tour of
30
Nintendo. It's
floors
like,
of the
oh
legal
look,
department.
we got this department here. They're working on Pokemon. We got this one over here. They're working on a Zelda game. And then you go to like the top floor. It's like, all right, prepare yourself.
This is yeah, yeah.
It's like
Oh
thousands of
my god.
employees. What game are they working on? Oh, they're suing everybody. Don't worry.
They're suing everybody. Jesus, man, what the fuck?
Go on. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, it's just interesting that they're taking this approach with this game now.
Hmm.
Let's not forget that SNK is in the background also. They have Garou, Mark of the Wolves, also
Yes.
coming up. They're also aiming to be the premier esports product. And let's keep
Fingers
this in
crossed.
mind. They have the Saudi Arabians behind them, backing them up. They're funding that project. All right. They have a lot of money. They have unlimited money.
They have
And the Saudi
two
Arabia,
giant stacks of money. It's like 100 feet high, impenetrable,
yeah.
made out of steel beams. They got giant stacks of cash. The Saudis.
And don't you forget, the Saudi Arabian prince himself said in an interview that SNK does not have to worry about anything financially, all right? So that's fucking scary, okay? All right? That's fucking scary, okay? Right? They're bringing back big titty anime girls, okay? They're doing all this.
Let's fucking go.
They're bringing it back. They're bringing everything back, all right? All right, this shit is crazy right now. So Capcom's in trouble. Namco's in trouble.
I don't think
Okay.
Capcom's in trouble. I think it's just sad that some of their games have like become what they've
Well, they're in a
become.
very weird state. I guess we'll segue into this. Like, I really think the FTC is like in this weird state right now. It's completely lost its identity. There are people who are willing to play, but they're under this impression that, oh, I can be the next streamer or the next FGC personality, and then eventually I'll be a commentator, and I can be one of those guys. And just, it's not a true path, not real.
It's a path, but I don't think that's for
It's
everybody
not a
for
real
sure.
path. Because people are under this impression that they can make money in the FGC, and like a lot of people are saying it. It's not true.
If you win a
You'll
lot of
spend more
big
money.
name big game tournaments, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but look how much money you're spending to go to those tournaments and to stay at the hotels,
Eh,
and you haven't even taken food and everything else yet.
they get into those vicious deals with the sponsorships. They pay for the flights.
He said those vicious deals with those sponsorships. Yeah, you sign your life away, bro. That shit is fucked
They pay
up.
for the flights. Don't worry about that. I mean, for some of these
That's-
guys, they might sign something and it's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. I get to not work a 9 to 5, and you pay for everything, and I just play the game. You take all my winnings, sure. That might be the deal with the devil they take,
Like right now, I know CEO Otaku is happening, and I'm watching some of the tournament stuff. They had what was it? They had top 8 for Ultimate Marvel. A couple of other things.
So not infinite.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with Infinite. Did we even talk about that last episode? We did, right?
Finish up the VF stuff before you move on completely.
No, that's pretty much it. I just want I'm happy that they're being very careful with this game. They're not being influenced by any American mouth breathers.
Yeah.
All right. They're keeping it Japanese, all right? They're like, nah, we're not fuck with them niggas over there on that side. This is Virtua Fighter. This is very sacred to us, and we're gonna keep it sacred, all right? I'm over here talking with the God, Yu Suzuki himself. He's giving me his blessings. He told me his word is bond. And that's all that matters right now for them. Right? Like this is what this article is telling me right now. That's all that matters, right? That's what all this article is telling me.
So no comment on whether or not El Blaze is coming.
Oh no, yeah, of course El Blaze is coming. It's probably gonna be somebody else.
Where's
But yeah,
El
of course they're gonna bring
Blaze?
back El Blaze. Yeah, they're gonna bring back El Blaze. You know they're gonna bring him back. They're gonna bring back Rey Mysterio. They have to. They have to bring back Rey Mysterio. He
maybe
was the best.
maybe they'll put in what the fuck is his name? The soccer player that's in the Garou. What's his name?
Oh, you talking about Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yeah,
Damn,
they're
man.
gonna put Ronaldo in Virtua Fighter.
Oh my
Ronaldo
God.
wins. They can put him in Smash.
You're gonna put him in everything. I can't believe he's in SNK, bro. It's not fair.
It's beautiful.
How the fuck? How the fuck did they do
Meanwhile,
this?
meanwhile, Tekken adds this nobody Final Fantasy character that nobody cares about.
Yeah, that's what doesn't make sense to me. Namco thought it was a good idea to put this random Final Fantasy character in Tekken instead of Tifa. Everybody's asking for Tifa. They choose to put this fucking idiot, right? Me over here in SNK,
Retarded,
the Saudi
retarded, bro.
Arabians were like, no, we want Christian Ronaldo in this fighting game. Pay him.
Where's Tifa?
What the
Please,
fuck is going on
where's
here?
Tifa? They pray to their god every night. They're like, where's Tifa? They got the poster. They're jacking off to it. They're like, oh please God, please put the Tifa in Tekken. And then the announcement comes out. You see the Final Fantasy logo. You're like, oh, here comes it's fucking Clive. Who?
This is idiot Clive. Who's Clive? No one gives a fuck. No
Is
one
this
cares.
who's this? Who's this? Fucking what's the name of that fucking series? Fuck. The one that the Smash characters are from. Fire Emblem. Who's this Fire Emblem
Fire
character?
Emblem? Oh my God.
Who's this Fire Emblem NPC they put in my Tekken?
Absolutely terrible.
Holy.
Yeah, that
fuck,
was a
dude.
blunder. The fact that they thought that was a good idea, that was a blunder. I'm gonna be real honest. Look at this godlike gameplay. Look how clean it is. Like, I'm sorry.
That's the monkey. That's the monkey girl. Look at her go, dude.
Yeah.
Doing her monkey business. They should give her a giant
Clean.
super monkey ball hat.
Clean gameplay. I mean,
Wait, isn't that
you can't go
Konami?
wrong with this
Am I
at
wrong?
all. Super Monkey Ball Sega.
Sega? Yeah, give her a monkey
Yeah,
ball hat.
bro. All right, we can move along now. Let's review those PlayStation games that got announced.
Let's do a hard
shit.
screeching halt and move to the next topic.
Yeah.
We need a car screeching sound.
Oh,
What can we do? Let's do this one.
You saw the picture, right, with the fake Jordans, right, Joshua?
Yes.
Yes.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The fake Jordans. We're moving on. Should we just watch this Superman thing real quick?
You want to go over that first before we talk
might
about
as
the
well.
style?
Oh, we're gonna get hit, so we're gonna like have to not play the video. Tell you
Show
what.
the picture of the doggy. Show the picture of the doggy.
Well, let's
Click the Yamcha pose. Click the Yamcha pose. Don't be dumb.
hold on.
I direct this man, and he doesn't know what he's doing. He
All right.
gets
The
freezes.
audience can't see it.
He's like a deer in headlights.
The audience can't see it, but they can hear it. All right?
No, why would you do that?
Because we're gonna get hit by fucking
flagged.
Warner Brothers.
And it's gonna flag us. You know the audio is gonna get muted in this portion of the video.
I'll mute some of the audio sometimes. Yeah.
No, just show the picture of him doing the Yamcha pose. You idiot. Guy's an idiot. Like literally, Jesus
Ladies and
fucking
gentlemen,
Christ.
apparently I'm an idiot. All right. You know,
What the fuck, man?
look, I'm just trying to solve problems on the fly. I'm a problem solver. Okay.
Problem solving. You ain't solving this fucking problem right here. You're making it worse. And why do I see a hand imprint where... Nah, that's just me being a schizo.
What are you doing, Vic? You're making a voice.
Oh, you're making it worse, Vic.
You're making a voice.
Come over here. Come over here, Vic. Let me lick your ear, Vic. Come over here, Vic. Let me lick your ear, Vic.
Why isn't
I'm gonna lick
Penguin
your ear.
in this Superman trailer? Where's Penguin?
Where's Penguin? He should be in this trailer.
So everybody's talking about this new Superman guy.
The super meme trailer.
He's in the Yamcha pose. I thought he was indestructible. I thought he was the Man of Steel. Why is he bleeding? Like a little bitch.
No, in the cartoon they be beating him up
Yeah,
sometimes.
they be fucking him up so bad. They fucked him up so bad he got the Zoomer haircut.
You never seen the one where he was fighting the robot, like the original Superman cartoons?
I was
We
never
should
really
watch that instead.
I was never really into Superman, and I 100% I blame the N64 game.
You are a mouth breather. I'm going to tell you right there, right now.
I blame this N64 Superman game for me never being into him. That game ruined my perception of Superman.
The Fleischer Superman cartoons, bro, like even in Technicolor, even still to this day, hold up beautifully. Like, bro, you need to look one up, please.
And then my other dive into Superman was the CW show. Somebody save me!
Oh my God,
Smallville, and I was like, when's he gonna be Superman? And I was young at the time. I didn't understand it. I was like, so when's he gonna be Superman? Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. Man, when's he gonna... You see him like move fast for a scene. He's like... Whoosh. I'm like, oh shit. Is he gonna be Superman now? It's like, no, he's gonna go back to school. I'm like, fuck.
Go back to school and be a cop.
I felt robbed. I was like, when's he gonna be Superman, dude?
That's why I hated that show. I watched 2 episodes of it and I said,
I'm sure it's great. But for me, being a young mouth breather, you know, it was not good for me.
Here, watch this video right here. No, I'm posting up for you right now. Look how beautiful these animations are. And I mean, we're going to continue talking about the Superman movie, obviously, but I just want to segue into this really quick. Look how beautiful it is. Look at this color. Very fluid. Mind you, I believe these were either watercolor or... Were these gouache or watercolor? I forgot. It's been so long, and I'm supposed to know
Doesn't
this
look like
too.
watercolor.
So I think it was probably the gouache or acrylic, one of the two. No, I think it was acrylic if I'm right. Do they say how they did it?
Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound, this amazing stranger from
Remember when Superman couldn't fly? He could just jump real high.
Yeah, it was you could jump really high. Yeah.
planet Krypton,
He couldn't fly yet,
the
yeah.
Man of Steel,
He was on his Goku arc. Couldn't fly yet.
empowered with X-ray vision, possessing remarkable.
Look how
physical
beautiful this
strength,
animation is, bro.
Superman fights a
This was the
never-ending battle
1940s,
for
man. What the
truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter.
These cartoons today
Clark
suck.
Kent.
Clark
Nobody
Kent,
gets it.
the mild newspaper reporter man.
Here you go doing the voice. I got you for the voice. Yup, perfect.
Meanwhile, at the National Bank. And Buster Keaton's gonna come out, start dodging trains.
Is that Buster Keaton? What the fuck? Oh my god. Yo, you're insane, bro. No, yeah, look how beautiful this is, bro. Look at this. Look how fluid it is.
Yeah. No, sorry, I'm supposed to enjoy anime now. The 20 frames per second. This is not
20
good.
frames per second.
I've been conditioned. I'm supposed to. The robotic man has arrived back at the man's base. It's beautiful.
Sound like a radio guy from the 1920s. What the fuck?
Tens of dollars have been deposited. Superman, I have robbed $47 from the National Bank.
Oh, these are perfect voiceovers. This is the perfect voiceover. Oh god, I can't ruin it. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
No, it's
go
fine.
ahead, take the bit. No, take the bit. Go ahead.
I don't know
my
where I
God.
would go sometimes.
You're at the House of Jewels. The House of
Magnificent jewels, ladies. You can bring your husband here. He could buy you one. Holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look how beautiful the animations are, bro. Come on.
The mechanical monster! Look out!
They're talking about these Netflix cartoons are out of this world.
This is
Like,
awesome.
Come on, man.
Damn, this is bugged out. I would have loved this as a kid.
Bro, this is all my mom played for me.
He's indestructible to man-made machines.
I was watching this, Tom and Jerry,
$47.
like the old Warner Brother cartoons, like the old ones though.
This should be the Superman movie. It should be this.
This one right here, it would never do it. That's such a brave take. They would never do it.
You wait here, I'll phone it in. The flight plan I just filed with the agency. It's me, my man, Dr. Pavel here.
Bravo here, and only one of you.
Yes, I'll give you the details later, Chief. All right, Lois. Lois!
He's like, oh shit.
This is a job for Superman.
Damn. You see,
Snap.
he calls the police first. He tries to figure out what's going on, and then
he's like, damn it.
then he decides it's a job
Not
for
like
Superman.
Batman. That shows you how much of a thug Batman is. Batman's just going there, just beating up everybody. All right, he just beats you up, asks questions later. Did you commit the crime? Oh no, you didn't. I'm sorry. It just, you know. You see how good of a boy Superman is. He called the police first, and then decided, you know what, I'm gonna be the hero here.
How's he gonna fight against a flying machine?
Watch.
What is this?
Look.
Oh my god. Greedy Lois
Yes,
has entered the
X-ray
machine to collect all the jewelry.
Bring your
Her Ashkenazi heritage can't help herself. This is beautiful, all of this.
What have you done with the jewels?
You'll read about it in tomorrow's paper.
Alright, let's stop it there.
Beautiful.
For those of you who want to watch the rest of that, it's Superman the Mechanical Monsters, 1941.
Yes, the Mechanical Monster, 1941, the Fleischer Superman cartoons, absolutely beautiful. Now compare it to this slop right here. Look at this slop.
This is a weird jump, but Lois Lane, a millennial woman.
Lois Lane, a millennial woman.
That's the only description. I'm sorry, but where are her chest baggies? You know, I don't mean to be a prude, or sorry, a perv. I mean,
she's no Christian Melody. You know, I love her side A and side B. You know, she'll forever be my favorite character.
I mean, She's not terrible. It's fine. Apparently, there's a lot of little Easter eggs in here. I wouldn't know because I'm not a big Superman guy. Do you
This
know?
is from the old. Some of it are from the older cartoons. Some of them are from the comic books. I haven't taken a full look of it yet, but that's why I did show you the because some of them.
Yeah.
Some people did say that there is a nod to the Fleischer cartoons. You know, but I haven't seen any of it yet, so I'm not sure. But the only thing I got excited about was the dog. All right. And then I realized, oh no, that's terrible because the marketing got me. This is for all the couples that have dogs instead of children, you know. Don't ask questions, you know, just consume by, you know, blah blah blah. That archetype. It's fucking terrible. You know, it's even fucked up that I even have to make that distinction. But it is a discussion within the industry. You know, let's not fucking kid ourselves. They know what's going on. You know, the internet talk.
I heard about the dog being in like a couple months ago, so when I saw this, I knew what it was.
Yeah, because wasn't there like a leak of this? Yeah, there was a leak of this. Yeah, so was it accurate at least?
It's supposed to be a Labrador, but I guess the dog is based on James Gunn's dog.
Oh, I see.
It's like the same breed or whatever. Damn, where's this guy from? I recognize him from something.
I don't know about the Lex Luger. He looks cool.
Lex Luger.
Yeah, Lex Luger. The American Lex Luger. Here in WCW.
I mean, it's better than Jesse Eisenberg or whatever the fuck that guy's name was. That was a terrible choice.
Wasn't he more like a tech savvy take on Lex Luthor?
Yeah, he was making a Facebook.
Yeah, that was like
Oh god.
Because they were explaining there's the Lex Luger that we know.
Why are you saying Lex
Luger?
Luger?
Yeah, because he's Lex Luger. You know, he was a wrestler. And then he started. Yeah, Lex Luger. He was the wrestler. Then he started fighting Superman. What you talking about? I got it right.
I'm glad it's a wrestling reference and not a prawns reference. Fucking prawns.
The American Lex Luger.
Look at Nathan Fillion over here being
torture rack.
Weird-looking Green Lantern man. Sorry if I don't know this character's name. I apologize. I don't really.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like one of the Green Lantern enemies, right?
Enemies? I don't think so.
Or is he the actual Green Lantern guy?
I think he's supposed to be one of them. There's a bunch of those dudes. This is probably the worst part for me in this whole trailer. This animation, this VFX sequence that they did for this makes zero fucking sense in any like form of physics or anything. Like the way she's flying just looks like she's on a fucking wire. This looks horrid.
I see what you're saying.
Like what?
It looks almost AI-ish.
Like I was watching Batman Beyond and they had, Hawkgirl or whatever. In like one of the last episodes. She looked cool in that. Why she look like retarded here?
But do the studios actually understand what flying physics are? Like
no, these James Gunn movies always look kind of weird.
But you understand what I'm saying? That's one thing that they really emphasized in comic book illustration back in the day. How you would show the character taking flight. You know, the panels.
Yeah. Like even
that
this,
would,
even
lead
this
up to the
looks a
action
little
itself.
weird. This looks a little weird too. Like there's something physics wise is not lining up. It's giving you that uncanny valley almost in a weird way. I'm not gonna say it's terrible. Like it's just the way they do it, but it just looks weird. It always looks weird to me. I much prefer the Zack Snyder action, but not necessarily where the storyline and how those movies look exactly. You know.
Yeah.
What'd you think? What'd you think about the stuff? I mean,
I hope that Lex Luger puts Superman in a torture rack live on Sunday by the pay-per-view.
Live on Raw.
No, man, it's supposed to be WCW because he left WWF to WCW. That's what makes it even funnier.
Okay, sorry, I messed it up.
No, you're fine.
Faster than a speeding bullet, Superman and his trusty dog, Crypto.
There you go, the 1930s boys. Yeah. And it's funny that you brought that up when we were looking at the Technicolor cartoon. Like, if they would take one of those storylines and make that into a movie, that would be a very brave take on the studio. But they would never do it, and it would be
just Superman and a robot.
ambitious of a project. Yeah, fighting. Yeah, just Superman and a robot fighting. It would be too ambitious of a project. It would be too passionate. They will
So
never allow something like
what
that.
the hell exactly is going on in this scene? 'Cause he's just talking to Lois while this alien destroys the city. Is that something Superman would allow? Or are we supposed to assume like the other team is fighting them? The big
I guess the
alien
other
thing?
team is fighting them.
So he's not too worried.
Is this the beginning of the Justice League? I don't know.
I don't even know, dude. I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. This is like a weird trailer for me. It doesn't entirely work for me. It's like it's too much. There's too much going on. It's like Nathan Fillion's here, Hawkeye's girl. You got a big monster alien. There's another alien here right after. Like, you don't have to show these many characters in your movie. And like,
And it's supposed to come out this summer too.
after watching Guardians 3, like, I don't know, man. It was a fine movie, but it's fucking too long. The dog is nice. I like the dog. It's cool.
The doggy, look. He grabs him. Take me home.
Take me home. Superman and the Mechanical Man.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's good. I think people a little bit more. It's funny because everybody was on this big Batman hype train, and now they strategically chose to release this trailer, and now there's a little bit of Superman hype. You know, so this is good momentum for DC right now, I
I mean,
guess.
certainly it's better than whatever the fuck's going on in Marvel. You know.
Oh, Marvel's dead, bro.
I think they did.
Marvel's
They're
dead.
doing reshoots again of the fucking Captain America and Black African Man.
That movie still hasn't come out
Nope. They did reshoots again. They went back to reshoots.
for Secret Wars.
No, not Secret Wars. The new Captain America.
Secret Wars came out.
No, that's not. That's that. I think that's 2026 even. Secret
That's
Wars.
2026. So what movie? What movie is supposed to come out?
Brave New World.
Brave New World. So that still hasn't come out. They're still working on that dog shit.
You know, I've been no fan of heroes, but even I can't deny
It's
the
not
good
your-
that you've done.
You're no Steve Rogers.
You
You're
gotta
right.
understand,
I'm
man.
black.
Captain
Ma-
America.
Marvel is done. They fucked up. I recently read the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. You know, with the War of the Gems
Which one?
and the original one. The original one with Adam Warlock, Silver Surfer, and then then Thanos snapped everybody into his area to have that fighting tournament to fight him. And it was all because he wanted Death to fall in love with him, and like she wouldn't. So he
Right. He's a Coomer
Yeah,
for
so
death.
yeah, he's a Kuma for death, yeah. Yeah, he's a Kuma for death. He turned her into a female. And like she won't fall in love with him. He's like pissed off. So like this other guy's putting the bug in his ear. Yeah, it's Mephisto. Mephisto's putting the bug in his ear. So eventually, yeah, he snaps all of Earth's superheroes into where his planet is, and like they're all fighting. He's killing all of them one by one, you know. And he's like, "Death, do you still love me?" And she's just like not even paying attention to him. Like yo, the comic book is bugged out. The comic book is way better than whatever the fuck they gave us.
I heard
Alright?
there was a storyline where Doctor Doom fights his way out of hell and like Mephisto's there or some shit. I was like, what?
Yes, that
sounds
that
that
is a
sounds
storyline.
way better than anything they've been doing.
That's a legit storyline. Yeah, where Doctor Doom's in hell and he's fighting Mephisto and Blackheart. Yeah, that's an actual storyline.
He's trying to
That's
like
no
save
bullshit.
his mother's soul or some shit.
Yeah.
Spoilers, sorry.
No. Nigga, these people don't read fucking comic books. They don't care. They only know the movies. You know, if anything, we're educating them about the comic books. But no,
now,
yeah,
now you're
a lot
sounding now you're sounding like an elitist.
No. I'm not trying to sound like an elitist because that's one thing that I noticed. A lot of people that were big fans of the movies, they didn't watch the comic books, and I always told them,
Yeah,
"Yo,
that's
give the
me,
comic books
dude.
a chance. Give comic books a chance. Just give the comic books a
I get what
chance."
you
And they was just
mean.
like, "Nah, man." I used to watch the cartoon. I was like, "All right, cool, that's fun." Like the cartoon, even the cartoons are acceptable. Because there are certain cartoons that touch up on it slightly, but like if you want like the full depth of it, yeah, you got to read the original comic. Yeah,
All
the
right,
Infinity Gauntlet
hard,
storyline
hard
way
screeching
better.
pivot. Where's the tire screeching sounds? I don't think I have
Nah.
one. Through the horn, there's the horn hard screeching pivot.
All right, so what are we gonna do now?
Let's do
What
an
are we gonna do?
unnatural as we scramble for a new time. I like to make things harder for us. It's fun.
Oh God, go to the PlayStation. Go to their home YouTube page, so we can start looking at all this.
PlayStation. Let's get back
Start
into
looking at the slop.
games. Wait, wasn't this? Oh, this. I wanted to show you this. Sorry. Let's go to this. Let's watch this.
The Covenant. But wait a minute, this ain't LGG's Covenant. This ain't low tier God's Covenant. Don't you show me this, you fraud. Chat, ban this man.
From the
Chat,
people who brought
ban
you,
anyone that's
ban,
Portuguese.
ban the Portuguese.
Ban
From
the
the people who
Portuguese.
brought you, ban anyone who says, "Mommy." LTG's
It's
Covenant.
low. Here. God. Yeah, it's not his covenant, bro. Nah, man,
Belligerent.
I'm not watching this.
Dedicated.
Dedicated.
I love that video.
You seek the old.
Alright, let's watch this.
All right.
What a fool you are. Like fowl to feed.
I'm gonna say right now, this is not AI or because it looks a little weird in some instances. As far as I understand, it's not like AI or anything like that. This is like legit game stuff. Okay.
I wasn't saying that.
Seeks death.
When I watched it, I was a little confused.
Something is coming.
Yeah, I suspected it was Unreal, if anything.
Something greater.
So Halo,
What
Apex
have you
Legends,
done that
Destiny.
hell yawns before you?
How many people worked on this fucking game?
12.
I saw you fall like lightning from heaven.
The way forth is long and dark. You must be most brave.
So they're hoping this is going to be the new first-person shooter franchise. So now they're making first-person shooters into
And 20,000
Dark Souls.
knees shall kneel.
It's supposed to be 12 like ex-developers at these big studios. 12 of them got together and like,
Time is nigh.
they got funding. And they're like, let's make
What
something
wilt
small
thou do?
and then focused and not worry about what the
The
industry's doing.
axe comes to fell.
Well, you could tell gameplay-wise that they did focus on that at least. This isn't like a tech demo, right? Like, this is legit.
This is legit. I think they have a vertical slice already, from what I understand.
Oh, okay.
But it's not public.
Hardship your heart.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so you probably got to be in the industry to already have played
I think it
this
was
game.
at GDC. They said.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The man.
Yeah, so if
This
you're
is
like a
very
streamer,
much
you
like
probably
this is
already
very
know
much like Doom meets Elden Ring type of thing.
Remember me with favor for all I have done. Tell the old man to send another flock.
Oh shit. They have death animations? I like that. Remember when games had death animations? They don't even do that anymore.
For some reason, this video doesn't have that many views.
maybe people aren't in the know of it.
I mean, hopefully, if it's good, people become aware of it. Because I think I like the idea of like these 12 ex developers like getting together and be like, all right, fuck the industry right now, let's go make our own thing. And
Isn't
just
that the mantra right now for a lot of developers? Fuck the current industry. No, we're
oh look, they
going
got
indie.
these nice gifts. Look at this.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So it looks kind of like a first-person Elden Ring kind of Doom-like game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it. First person Elden Ring, first person Souls, Dark Souls, you know?
I would say just more of like aesthetically, certainly like Elden Ring kind of like, but
It's just a gothic aesthetic.
From-
That's it. It's just it's nothing wrong.
from like a gameplay perspective, it kind of reminds me of Doom, and I hope they take that Doom-esque gameplay style where like you're not shooting a guy 40 times to kill him, you know? It's this quick and visceral type of game, you know?
No, it's
Oh, they got some
nice.
They got some stuff that we could read.
Oh,
There
they
we go.
do? Oh, read it for me.
Let's go. Covenant is a first-person dark fantasy action-adventure game where you'll wander a large, interconnected world, passing through the kingdoms in peril, discovering fighting stances, spells, weapons, and gear forged from the men of renown, heroes of old. FPS Souls-like. Experience creation through the eyes of the last living messenger, a warrior angel sent to carry out the will of the composers, the oldest of your kind. Moloch has fallen into the abyss. I don't know why they called this entity Malak.
Malak?
I just read Moloch, and then there's other
Moloch,
other
yeah.
connotations. And there's
Yeah, it was probably just Moloch and they just
then
wanted to be politically
Alex
correct.
Jones starts yelling at me.
Yeah.
Leaving in his wake a trail of destruction, you must follow in the footsteps of his final days in order to uncover the nature of his fall, and in doing so, reveal the slumbering forces hidden within creation. Interconnected souls-like world. Creation is a sprawling and interconnected land of myth. Discover shortcuts, use keys, and search down hidden paths to unearth every last secret. Puzzles, riddles, platforming, and exploration are all part of the journey. Creatures of fallen empires and heroes of long lost stand in your way. Some require strategy, some require weaponry, some desire a duel, while others still must be challenged with friends. Play alone, play with, play against, co-op, PvP, campaign, solo, the choice is yours. Master close quarters combat like never before in first person. Kick, grab, roll, and execute anyone who stands in your way. I wonder how that roll animation looks in first person, because that might be a little disorienting. I don't know. Hopefully they don't mess with the camera too much.
Yeah.
Expressive and powerful movement abilities. Skillfully pivot your slide around corners, down slopes, kick off, jump walls, and alternate between rolling or slide stepping in intimate duels. These are easy but will take time to master. PvP. Duel others for glory in 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3 arenas. Each weapon can be improved, hidden abilities, traits, catalyst. The Souls-like one-hand, two-hand system is present, changing the attributes of every gun, sword, and tool at your disposal. Change hand forms to adapt your fighting style to the situation. Hone your own creative playstyle. Two-handing unlocks powerful abilities on the weapon but leaves you less mobile.
Okay.
Spells and auras can be cast to change the course of the fight. Stances don't just change your elemental affinity, they change your entire fighting style, down to the way you run, jump, kick, and slide. Each stance playstyle varies drastically and may take a lifetime to master.
See, now I like that because now they're adding weight to the actual character and the movement itself.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I kind of miss, because a lot of these games, you're basically just flying. You're almost like on roller skates, you know? The fact that they're doing that with all the different styles that you can do, that's cool. That's fun. And I guess
that kind
it
of reminds
changes
me
too because you
of
can
Devil
alter
May
weapons.
Cry.
Yeah, you see how when you choose a
Gunslinger
different weapon.
and Swordmaster and whatever the fuck. Powerful build. Build crafting opportunities between 4 ring slots, stances, weapons, spells, garbs, catalysts, and more. Become a messenger of death as weapons are upgraded, spells grow stronger, and fighting stances reveal themselves. Join our community Discord. Legion. Greater things are coming. Yeah, this looks interesting, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully this goes well for them.
I like it. I like it. I look forward to the project. I look forward to it.
I wonder what their price point's going to be. $70.
Mm. I mean, a $70 game. I mean, come on.
They
I'm
finally.
tired of this.
Here's the comments. They finally escaped the Call of Duty mines.
Oh shit. Which is kind of true. You know, look what Call of Duty's doing now. I mean, you can play as Cody Rhodes in Call of Duty. You know, so you can play as a Gundam in Call of Duty. Call of Duty has completely lost its identity.
My unicorn death animation for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, bro. You
Yeah,
seen
pretty
that?
much. Ah, please don't.
You haven't seen this?
I don't want to see this. Please, please, can you not? Terrible.
Call of Duty.
Terrible.
Don't you love Call of Duty?
Terrible. Moving along now,
Bliat.
I guess we can talk about these PlayStation games. We still haven't reviewed them. We still haven't spoken about it. You know,
Which ones?
all of them from 6 days ago, and we still haven't reviewed the PlayStation ASMR video of them
No.
reviewing the PlayStation 5 Pro. We should watch that video and look at the technicalities of PlayStation Pro, see if they're lying about the 8K capabilities and so forth.
What
Because
am
they
I
already
looking at?
lied about it about the first one. Oh, you're going to scroll down a little bit more. You're going to scroll down a little bit more.
There's so much crap on here.
And we're going to scroll down a little bit more.
Oh, boy.
And we're going to...
Onimusha.
We can start with the... You can start with the Turok announcement. You can start with the new Elden Ring announcement. You can start with the Hell So these are the new games that they're
New games.
that they're announcing right now. Turok Origins. You know, when's the last time you played Turok for the N64?
A long time ago. And not for that long.
They're bringing
They're
bringing back all these old games now.
I hate the visuals already. I hate whatever this is.
You hate the visuals already?
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Turok. I don't really know what it's supposed to look like or but this design already, I hate it. It's a busy design. I hate it already.
Oh God!
I'm nitpicking
Come on,
already.
man! I gotta fight my dinosaurs, bro. Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Alright, that was cool.
Why? Because it looks like Monster Hunter?
Oh shit.
Why?
Yeah,
Because
that-
it looks like Monster Hunter?
Yeah, that actually was cool.
Oh, now it looks cool, huh? Turok was always cool, man. Get out of here. This fucking guy is.
I didn't play it
fucking
much.
guy.
Did like
It was a good
multiplayer a little bit when we were kids. I don't even
Yeah,
think I
multiplayer,
fought
mostly,
even one dinosaur in that game.
Yeah, most people did like the multiplayer shit. The story mode was decent. I'm not gonna lie. It was alright. But let's see.
They should have a PvP mode where it's dinosaurs and then a team of players, like that Evolve game that failed, unfortunately. Well, it didn't fail, but
Oh,
they
man.
died.
Maybe
it
this is
failed.
the plan with Turok now.
Maybe. I mean, it looks nice.
PlayStation.
Who's making this?
Not too
Saber.
sure.
Universal. This isn't Saber.
Look him up. Who's Saber? Look it up, guys. We have a computer in front of us.
We have a computer, guys. Saber Interactive. Developer and publisher. Oh! Oh shit, okay. So this is they made the Space Marine 2 game?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
They did Jurassic Park Survival, which is going to be coming out soon.
What is that?
That was a year ago, yeah.
I own an island.
But this is pre-rendered footage. Keep that in mind.
Alan!
Really spectacular, spared no expense. For this place,
Alan.
Alan!
to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
VFX.
I mean, you know Steven Spielberg is proud right now.
Alright, where's the gameplay? No gameplay?
No, it's all Alpha Inc. Oh, that's the Alpha Inc. game. Go back.
I think it was the last bit, maybe. No? This?
Wherever it said Alpha in game in the bottom.
This part. There we go.
Yeah, Alpha in game.
Alright. The TUROK looks cool. This looks more like a scripted game.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people love that Space Marine 2 game. I couldn't really get into it. I don't know. But,
Yeah, it's fun.
it looks really fucking fun, for sure. And if TUROK goes in that direction, then it should be nice. What else did you want me to look at?
You have Double Dragon Revive.
Didn't we look at this already?
I don't think
Maybe
so.
like another trailer we looked at? Or maybe it was a teaser.
No, we were just talking about it, I think. Like randomly.
I think they showed a teaser.
Let's get
Okay.
this done.
It's like another teaser.
It is time we settle this. Shadows surround you.
From the people who brought you Dragon, bring you Double Dragon.
Let's go.
Two dragons. There are 2 dragons this
Two
time.
for the price of one. 25
Two for
cents.
the
Feel the dragon's wrath. Tensatsu Yojiki.
Alright, I don't know what this is, like another like CGI thing.
Oh, but come on, man. You got to review them, man. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it dog
I
shit? You know?
necessarily try not to
Look at slop.
get invested in like cutscene type stuff. I don't know, man. Show me some gameplay at least. If you show me some gameplay, then I can get invested in the rest.
All right, let's talk about Onimusha then. Let's get it done with. Let's talk about Onimusha. This is the one, all right.
Like if they're showing me like this is kind of like the feel of it, like it's gonna like kind of like feel like this. Like, show me some tones, some textures, things like that. Like I can kind of get into it. But if I'm watching like a cutscene and there's like you're trying to make me watch a movie right now, like nah, sorry. So show me some gameplay. I feel like this. We got some setting, some of the environment.
Snap. You're gonna start seeing the souls everywhere. Oh, look at the soul. Look at the soul. Look at all the different souls, the red souls. Where's the blue souls? Where's the green souls? Where's the special yellow souls?
From the people who brought you Pearl Harbor, the Yellow Demons bring you Onimusha. One of a kind experience.
This fucking guy, fuck. Capcom presents. Dominosuke.
See,
Oh,
look, you
shit.
see how they cut? They show you this, and I'm like, oh, is this gonna be a cutscene? Fuck off. But no, they go right into like some kind of like gameplay. how you do
And
it.
I love that they're still using all the old sounds from the PS2 games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you actually listen closely.
Musha, wave the sword.
Feels like I'm getting less human by the minute.
Oh, bloke, getting more human and shit. In it.
But this is the thing. I don't know if that's there's some people saying that it might be somebody related to the Gene Reno character from Part 3. So I don't know now.
What if it's
So,
Gene
I don't
Reno
know.
himself?
No, but Gene Reno, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. And if they bring Gene Reno back, I'll fucking lose my mind.
Is he still
Like,
alive?
I'll lose my mind. I think so. He should be alive. And you gotta understand, Capcom loved him. I've explained this many times before. They are in love with this fucking guy. I don't know what-
76.
He's
Holy
76. Jesus
shit.
Christ, bro. He's an old man. God bless him.
Damn, in my mind he's still young.
Está viejo ya. Ese ya está viejo, míralo. Ese hombre está viejo, míralo. Ese hombre está viejo. Qué bendito. But they said it. They always wanted to put him in Street Fighter. They always wanted to use him in a game. They always wanted to. So, oh my God. Like, if they would bring that motherfucker back, even if just to use his voice, that would be wild.
And his likeness.
That would be fucking... Yeah, and his likeness, that would be fucking wild, bro.
All right, what else you got for me?
Look at Mafia. Mafia looks a little interesting, not gonna lie to you.
Didn't we looked at this like a while ago? It was like a very short, like 30-second thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the actual joints, yeah. That's why I'm going over it again.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood.
Are bound by blood.
Family.
You making a voice?
Yeah,
What are you doing, Vic?
Yeah, that Vic, we're bound by blood, Vic.
It is not forgiving.
Now come over here, Vic, let me lick your ear.
To betray
Because we're bound by blood now.
is to betray.
Everybody here has had their ear licked. I licked his ear, he licked my
Do
ear.
you wish to commit
Now it's time for me to lick your ear.
yourself, your life, to this family?
I do.
You're a made man now, Vic. You got your ear licked.
To become a man of honor.
You're a man of honor now,
Repeat
Vic.
these words.
Repeat these words, Vic, as I lick your ear.
I swear my loyalty. To this family.
I mean, it looks better than the other
flesh.
Mafia games in the past.
Must burn like this saint.
A lot of graphics.
If I do not keep my oath.
Where's the gameplay, dude?
A lot of cinematography, man. Look how beautiful it is.
It kind of reminds me of
look how beautiful.
Uncharted. Maybe people will enjoy that aspect of it.
Welcome, Enzo.
Welcome, Vic. I came in my pants, Vic. You didn't even notice, like, I didn't have to touch. I needed to lick your ear, Vic. That's it. Everybody came in their pants. Look at them.
Oh god. All right, now let's what we've buried the lead, and now we have to give the people what they really want. All right.
All right, give them what they want. Ah, snap! Is that the Winterfest 2024 for Fortnite?
You've been waiting, ladies and gentlemen. You've been waiting an hour and 18 minutes, and finally we brought you.
And we finally brought you. Yup, the new Fortnite update just dropped. Aurora Borealis with the Steam hams.
Is that Mariah Carey from
Why
Dune
the fuck is
2016?
Mariah Carey and fucking, oh my god, they are insane, bro.
Where's Jay-Z? Where's Diddy?
Jesus.
I gotta save the people from the earworm.
Oh my god.
No earworm. I saved you.
That's how much money she got, bro.
Just
The
kidding.
fact that they put her in this fucking game. Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Now I get to kill people with Mariah Carey.
Can you imagine how annoying it must be? You jump around the game, you kill somebody, then they start dancing and do the Mariah Carey song.
That's the perfect troll. You
Holy
kill them
shit.
and then you start singing the Mariah Carey song. That's perfect. See, now I want to buy the skin. How much is it? $20? I'll pay the $20
Nah, I don't
just
think
so I can do that.
I don't think it's that much. I mean, maybe like the bundle, probably. Explaining the current state of Fortnite. Mariah Carey can headshot Goku with a shotgun, proceed to perform the gritty with Kratos of Sparta and Deadpool while all the skibbity toilet dancers on her back.
Literally, yeah, literally.
Oh man, I gotta fill the air for a sec.
No, it's perfectly fine. I mean, Fortnite right now is a shit show. It is the Mugen of games itself. I remember back then, Mugen was just an abomination of all these different characters being forced together on this one fighting game engine. You had Omega Tom Hanks fighting Goku and Thanos, and for some reason, Rob Schneider. Did you ever find that sprite for Mugen, the Rob Schneider one? That's a rare one, apparently. The Brazilians made that. Yeah, and that's another thing. You had all these rare secret characters for Mugen. You had to join certain forums just to get access to these characters, and you had to. And I remember all those videos on, and a lot of that stuff is fucking gone now. All that stuff is. I should have been archived because all those links are dead. All those forum posts is dead, and if none of that got archived, all the knowledge is gone, and it's very sad. And it's been, and history has been lost to time. I'll honestly admit that. But yeah,
Save
that's the,
everything.
yeah, save everything. Literally, save.
If you find if you find a helpful YouTube video or something interesting, download it because
just
within a
download
year,
it, yeah, and save it.
someone will
It's gonna
delete
be
it for
gone.
some random reason.
Seriously, yeah, it's getting to that point right now. They're deleting everything. But yeah, do you remember any of those like secret, rare downloadable characters for Mugen that you had to
No.
like join like somewhere and like. And like I don't even know if this is safe to talk about on air. We'll have to talk about this off air. Like I'll be honest, but I remember some not safe for work stuff that they did for Mugen also.
Oh.
You know, yeah, like some of the like what you could do with some of the characters. And I'm like, this is a fighting move. But I was just like, oh, this is related to a hentai fighting game. Holy fuck!
Oh,
How the fuck? How the
I
hell
thought
did
you
he
were referring to
program
like
that?
some kind of like Mortal Kombat type of stuff, but I guess you went the other
Yeah,
way.
no, but yeah, even
Prison
stuff
prison
like that.
behavior.
Yeah, prison like behavior from Oz.
Oz behavior,
Oz behavior. Chris Keller and his teacher. But, yeah, like
J.K.
shit like
Simmons
that.
enters the room and you
J.K.
don't leave.
Fuck. Vern Schillinger. Oh God, fuck.
All right, hold on. I wanted to pull this up real quick because what the?
What were you gonna pull
No,
up? What were you
fuck?
gonna pull? You were gonna pull up absolute garbage. Let
What
me
is this?
continue my rant about Mugen. So all these different
Fuck!
characters, they have these. I don't know how to explain it. These sexually deprived characters that they created, and like, listen, these people had to be some real fucking weirdos because the time that they invested to create some of these custom animations. And that's why some of these people were artists. That's another thing that bothered me. Some of the shit that they were doing was actually really good. It was animated very well, but some of the stuff was very grotesque and perverted. And I'm like, why are they doing this? But I'm like, I guess you got to show off your animation skills or your programming skills, and this is one way to do it. Who the fuck is brave enough to do this stuff? No, seriously, who the fuck is brave enough to do this shit? So that's why I always loved Mugen, and especially like the when they went into like that whole horror side element, when they went into like the when they started making all the like the slasher characters into fighting game, like they made Jason into a fighting game character and they started doing all these custom moves for him, and then they made their own that was the big one. They took the girl from the Ring, and like I forgot the name of that artist. He made like his own game with that original character.
Here's
and
the
then
character select screen for Mugen.
Oh my god, yeah, but there's two, and you gotta understand, half these characters. What year was this video? Go down. What year is this video?
1 year ago.
1 year ago. No, this video is bullshit. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is probably a re-upload, and I'm gonna tell you right now. All these characters you can't even find now. They're all gone. All those download links are dead. It's
Damn.
all dead. All gone, bro. Like I remember when Mugen was going to like the horror side, and they was doing like all the different kill animations and all the other weird shit. And that's what I'm saying. How did they even program this shit? You know? And I'll
Program
admit
what,
this
Mugen?
yeah, Mugen, yeah, or like because remember there were certain people doing like the custom animations. That's why. But besides that point, one thing I did notice is that as people were learning to open up more older arcade games and older uh I want to say third, fourth generation games, which is basically like Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, so forth. That's when I think Mugen really started to blossom because they were able to take those assets and then switch them over to Mugen. And then I started noticing people were taking the knowledge of what they gained from Mugen and they started making like their custom Street Fighter game, you know? And like,
Yeah, and there was that.
I
I would. I'm not even gonna bring it up, but there was that one game made by apparently one guy, called Vanguard Princess, and that game is like, like, Coomer bait game. But honestly, it's not
Vanguard
terrible.
Princess was really good.
There's
Vanguard
like
Princess was really good.
there's a
I
corner
remember that.
there's a corner cross up bug in the game that doesn't work on both sides. But other than that, I think like the game is like not terrible. It's like actually kind
I
of
mean,
fun.
I get it. It's Coomer bait. I get it, but it's not terrible. It's not a bad game at all. There are some decent combos in there. But yeah, there are a lot of people that they exploited Mugen and they did learn a lot. You know, I'm not gonna
And then
sit
there's
here and
this
fucking
and
lie
then there's
about
this
it.
masterpiece. Damn,
Oh,
where is it? There we
oh.
go.
Yeah, this mom. Yeah, Dong Dong never die. Yeah.
Hold on. This is a bad video. There we go. Bring this up. Whereas like it's like Mortal Kombat, like Japanese Mortal Kombat, but just like with
Oh yeah.
silly ass shit going on.
But I keep trying to explain to people this is a lost art in fighting games itself. The whole motion capture.
Yeah.
And the only other game that I think that was trying to push the graphics with motion capture was remember that fake game Death Cargo?
No.
Look it up right now. Death Cargo.
Death Cargo?
Well, yeah, Death Cargo. Yeah, you don't remember this fake? Yeah, this is a pre-alpha. You don't remember this dog? Oh no, this is like the actions. Yeah, so what happened was is that they took the fighting game and made it an action scroller. So this guy right here was actually in the fighting game. But these exact combos were in the fighting game, but they made it a beat 'em up. I don't know why. And everything for the fighting game they deleted. They completely scrubbed it off the internet.
That's an interesting style. I'm not gonna shit on it. It looks bizarre, right? But in like a kind of a cool way.
Yeah, that's why I liked it. Like, they're really trying.
I think the speed of the game is probably what's gonna hold this back the most. And this is old shit, so I'm speaking to the crypt right now. But
Yeah, but now go back. I go back to YouTube. There has to be another video of Death Cargo because this is the beat 'em up. I'm talking about the fighting game itself. Yeah, that's one right there. The fact that they even have this, holy shit.
he's fighting.
Yeah, because this was like
he's fighting Lou Ferrigno right now.
Yeah, because this was because the game was like very buggy apparently, and they couldn't get it to work.
That character looks retarded. The main character looks, edgelordy. Welcome to the TSB podcast. Hello.
To the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We have one of our guests,
Resident Schizo.
Resident Schizo.
I came earlier and there was nobody here talking. It was just Duke by himself.
We're about to wrap it up. We got anything else? You got anything else for the fine people?
Yeah, he doxed me. God damn it, he doxed me.
Doxed.
Doxed. I mean, other than that, Death Cargo was a wonderful game. Fortnite right now is basically what Mugen tried to accomplish in the past, and I think they're doing a wonderful job. And that's pretty much it. It has all these different properties that come together.
I brought up the Fortnite video as a joke, and you've tied it up in a nice bow.
No,
What
but
was
it's
today's
true.
topic?
What's that?
I said, what was today's topics?
The fine people who just watched the whole video will know exactly what today's topic was. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we leave you for the night. Take care, y'all. What do we got here?
Learn some footsies, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. That random shit, bro.